2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Portland.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. The Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Indiana Pacers. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, but the fact they came so close, you got to admit it's impressive. I mean, most teams on an off night like that wouldn't have been anywhere near the lead.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Buddy Hield, Justice Winslow out there with Ibaka. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Covington with the bucket. And now, Chris, a few games under their belts, we're seeing some inexperienced guys take that next step, make that leap.
Well, yeah, I mean, guys are really doing a great job on that level and given the opportunity to play in this game. And it's maybe because so many young players are being counted on for big roles now. You know, the game has kind of changed where in the past they would be on the side learning from a veteran and being kind of introduced and slowly introduced to the game. Right now, though, guys, we've seen what they've done in college. We know that they've had great coaches and great coaching. And so, yes, the bar has moved up where we expect younger players to do more because the game is built for younger players. Fast pace, speed of the game, shooting threes, just having fun out there. And so, yeah, I think a lot more is expected of young guys. And I think they're embracing the fact that they have a lot more responsibility.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Buddy Hield. And Lillard kicks to Cauley Stein. Harrell, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make them earn those points at the stripe.
Now, here is Irving. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Miami. Winslow against Covington. Pass to Fournier. Here's Lillard. 23 points his last outing. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C-Webb, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing distinction. I mean, a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals, and a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Chicago shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Chris, you've played against the Blazers and in Portland so many times in your career. Explain the love the city has for this terrific team.
Well, Portland actually was my favorite arena to play in. I love the floor, the seats, the lighting there. I just love playing there. I mean, the city lives and dies with the Blazers. They have crazy, die-hard fans there in Rip City. I mean, very few teams have a devoted fan base as the Blazers do.
Now here's Winslow, following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Offensive rebound and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Elbow shot. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Irving. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive game.
The shot's good from Fournier.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving surveying the floor. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. That one's not going to go. It's all tied in Portland. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this.
2011, I came into the league.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Justice Winslow out there with Ibaka. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Vucevic, and it's Irving at the point. Here's Lillard after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Lillard outside. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Outside Irving. The 9-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Stein finds Lillard. Harold down low. Defended by Ibaka.
Blessed with awesome physical tools. Ibaka can alter shots anywhere on the floor.
And boy, when you think about what the Bulls were in the 90s, Jordan, Pippen, Grant, Robin, I mean, a group that could suffocate you on both ends. Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Lillard against Irving. Lillard attacking, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Chris, talking about the Bulls dynasty, some people feel it was the greatest of all time.
Well, that's a tough question. You got Russell, Celtics, Duncan, Spurs, the Lakers, Showtime. Let's include the Warriors of today. I really don't argue about it because, they can't go head-to-head, unfortunately.
Now, here's Irving. Now, Ibaka. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakout. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And that one is good.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside Fournier. Ibaka against Harrell. To the inside. Stein. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And it's important for Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Now, here is Irving. That's tipped. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Well, yeah, guys. I mean, in a close game like this, that can really get a team rolling.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. He kicks to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, Portland, as a franchise, they seem to be in a tough spot. I mean, they've had some bad luck with draft picks, and at the same time, they've lost some free agents to other organizations. I mean, they're too talented to go full rebuild, not with their stars, but they're still missing a piece or two from really being a danger in the West come playoff time.
And again, no good by Chicago.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Fournier passes to Lillard. Back to Fournier. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Fournier's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And that's a wrap with the third quarter approach.
High above downtown Portland. You get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
We've got Damian Lillard. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Harrell. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Fournier in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. 3 on the clock. Here's Winslow. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Covington with it. Outside Fournier. Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. When I think of fouls, I think of James Harden. If I was a big man in the league today, I would have nightmares about this guy because he gets to the free throw line almost numbers 10 times a game. His Euro step, his way to put his elbow up, he baits you to reach in, and then there's a presence of mind to be so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling you, "Ma," and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the ref sees you getting that contact, you getting the foul. And how about DeMar DeRozan, what he does and being so strong attacking the hole, and DeMarcus Cousins inside using his big body in the post. Those come to mind the quickest, using their skill set to draw fouls on other players, because there's an art.
Here's Irving, following the score by Damian Lillard. Irving attacking. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Lillard.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kicks it to Harrell. Trailblazers moving the ball around. The shot's good from Fournier.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by Lillard. It's good. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
You got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. 1:21 left in the third. Healed against Fournier. Lets it go. Nice D from Fournier.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Ibaka. In the corner, Winslow with it. And the three off target.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Here's Irving. And that one goes long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Fournier kicks to Covington. Irving against Lillard. Harrell finds Covington. Outside Fournier. And Winslow pulls it down. Passes it to Ibaka. On its way from Irving for two. Here's Hield. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Ibaka. Buddy Hield is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Vucevic, and it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Irving for three. And no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Fournier with the ball, out guarded by Hield. And Fournier kicks to Lillard. To the middle, here's Harrell. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Running the offense through Lillard. I mean, a high-usage guy who is also very efficient.
Knocks it loose. Ibaka, the pass to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the three ball is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Lillard plays with great pace. He's outstanding at knowing when to pull up off the dribble.
Winslow kicks to Hield. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. That one good for 2.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, Greg, but this ball game is too close to be taking plays off on D. I don't care how tired you are right now. You better suck it up.
Fournier finds Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You better respect the interior game a little. When he gets deep inside, he forces the defense to hit him.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Hield outside. There's the pass to Vucevic. Sinks that one from the post.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Fournier passes to Lillard. Off target from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Irving kicks to Hield. to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Covington wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot.
Can't forget about Covington in these moments. He relishes any chance to knock down big shots.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hield kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Hield to the paint. Vucevic. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
Lillard looking around. Passes it to Fournier. It's good.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
We want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 4. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
40 seconds left in the fourth. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
And he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
When you think of Cauley Stein, the word length comes to mind. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot blocker and rebounder on the defensive end.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Ibaka kicks to Irving. Fires the 3. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
He kicks it to Ibaka. They grab their own miss. Now the pass to Winslow. Inside. Irving from long range. No good that time. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.